like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute.
Hey guys, it's your boy Allan Wade here with another embroidery video with the SE600. Told you guys we're going to be at it all weekend. Today we are embroidering the sarcastic face emoji. This design is available on allanawade.com, so check it out there, allanawade.com. Purchase this .pes file for $1 and stitch along with this embroidery video, guys. And while you're at it, buy some more files. Help the brother out. All right, let's jump into it.
A-Dubb Productions.
All right, everybody, we have the SE600 legendary right in front of us. Let's see what we are embroidering. We are embroidering an emoji. This is what I call the sarcastic face emoji. And this is the emoji that my face makes when I read comments and people are commenting about something that's nothing to do with the video, something that has nothing to do with the video, and they're like, have something negative to say about me, directed towards me. I'm like, really? But anyway, guys, yeah, we got our gold thread up inside of the machine, and we also have our tearaway stabilizer along with just a regular standard cloth material. We're gonna hit go to let this thing start embroidering. Let's take a look at it real fast and examine what we're doing right here. Of course, we have a 28-minute stitch out, 25 minutes for the first part, and 3 minutes for the second part. We have our cutouts, as you guys can see, as you guys will see. So we know that this is embroidered awesomely. This design is available on allanawade.com right now for purchase as we speak. So go ahead and pick it up for the price of $1.
What's up, Dubb Nation? I just wanted to encourage you to hit that like button. Some more Dubb videos.
The SE600 right now is laying down the back stitch as it always does to give you a solid design, a solid patch. And guys, what you can do with this, these emojis and these types of shaped patches like circles and rectangles, as long as any of the patches that we make on this channel, you can embroider them onto cloth like I'm doing, right? And you can use tearaway or cutaway, right? And then you can use fray check, let it dry overnight or let it dry for a few hours. Fray check is this stuff, it kind of works like glue. What you do is you put it all around the perimeter of your design, the area where you're gonna cut, you let it dry, and then you come back and you cut really close to the design. That way, if you accidentally cut any of the thread, you put the fray check on there, and the fray, that cut that you made, that accidental too close cut that you made, is gonna be checked, which means it's not gonna loosen the thread, because the fray check is kind of like glue. Yeah, fray check keeps it all together. All right, so I'll leave the link to fray check down in the comments below. So what you guys can actually do is you guys can buy a whole bunch of patches from allanawade.com, duplicate them, actually create them with your SE600 or P800, and you guys can sell patches. You guys can sell emoji patches, you guys can sell Facebook patches, you guys can sell Instagram patches, you guys can sell YouTube patches. Whatever patches I have, you guys can you can buy all these patches and you can make them. Use your fray check around the perimeter, let it dry, cut it real close with your scissors, with your embroidery shears, and then you can sell patches if you want, right? To your friends, family. Quick little side hustle, another idea to make money, guys, you know? I'm only selling these things for $1, so you pay one time and you can make as many patches as you want. If you buy a file one time, right? And you sell one patch, you've already made your money back. You can sell a patch for $1, $2, $3, however much you want to, however much you think people are willing to pay, right? So real easy to make your money back, you know. Hustling patches, that's, you know, that's a new idea for you guys. Sell patches, right? Why not? So let me let the SE600 do some of this and we'll be right back. But what I want to point out real fast before I leave you guys to take a little break and while this stitches out is I want to once again stress to you guys, as I stressed to you in the last video where I told you guys, the last emoji video, when you're digitizing something, right? When you start to get into digitizing, make sure you're not overlapping too many colors. See how I got the cutout for the eyes, the cutout for the mouth right there? Yeah, that's because that's where the other color is going over. And if I could have just made this whole thing embroider gold, right? But then when it came to embroidering the eyes and the mouth, it would have embroidered over top of that. And that could potentially create an issue with the design where the thread is having trouble going through and laying down new thread because the color of the first layer is so thick that it could potentially cause bird nesting at the bottom of the whole design, or at the bottom underneath your plate, or it could start pulling through. Some white bobbin thread could start peeking through. It could be all types of different issues with that. So yeah, all right. So guys, don't forget, anytime you shop on Amazon, use my Amazon link. And I'm gonna keep on saying it. Some people hate when I say that. They're like, yo, you say that too much. Hey man, listen, closed mouth don't get fed, man. We gotta pay bills around here, right? I do this full time. Yes, I am a full-time YouTuber, guys. Full-time online influencer. All right, so I'm gonna try to do things more efficiently. So on the next few videos, we'll kind of like trim out the fat and get straight into the embroidery part. All right, so just trying something different. Let me know if you guys think it works in the comments down below. You know how I do a little spiel at the beginning and the spiel at the end. Let me know if you think I should trim that out. Just add the just have the intro, right, straight into the embroidery, and then maybe a little talk at the end after I'm done. What do you guys think about that? New format. Just trying things out, throwing different ideas at you. All right, I guess you might have to see it first, so we'll try that. All right, be right back, guys.
Hey Dub Nation, it's your girl Kaveen Jador, and you are tuning into A-Dubb Productions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, everybody, this is another thing you're gonna run into when you're doing designs. It's a little bit long. You're gonna get this message, the embroidery's gonna stop. The embroidery's gonna stop, and it's gonna say bobbin thread is almost empty, which means you have to change the bobbin, right, in the middle of your design. All right, so don't forget. Oh, look at that. See that? Look at that. I just pulled the thread without... So we're going to do our little trick again. We already know that trick. Let me clip it. Already know that trick. I'm going to go back like 2 stitches. Not that I have to. I'm just going to. Look, boom. It's that simple. Look, minus, minus, minus. Okay. 3 stitches. And then let's change our bobbin thread. Don't forget to change our bobbin thread. That's the whole reason of this. We did this because I yanked the thread a little bit, but nothing happened. I mean, I just, look at that. The bottom part did it too. Crazy. So the reason why that happened, guys, is because I did not. So I also have to adjust this. I did not press the trim button. Right? You got to press the trim button right here. When the bobbin thread is almost out, you got to press that trim button, and I didn't do it. And I've been doing that a lot lately, forgetting to press that trim button, but it's okay. So I want to rethread this bobbin. Well, the bobbin is not really almost out, but I don't know why that. Anyway, you got there's a lot behind that. We're gonna leave that alone. But let's change the bobbin. All right. Yeah, the bobbin, it still had a little bit of thread on there. It could have kept on going. And what you'll find is a lot of the times the bobbin thread will be out and it'll still be a little bit of bobbin thread left on there. Or sometimes there might be a significant amount left on there, but hey, we got to do what the machine tells us to do, right? So boom, let's start stitching out again. And there you go. It's embroidering like nothing ever happened. Everything's looking good. Got a little bit of loop over there. But the important part is it's laying down the stitches, all right? So I'm gonna just let it embroider over top of that part right there. It's a little loop in there, but that's about to be covered up by more embroidery thread. All right, yep. It's all good. Boom, disappear. All right, so yeah, that is how you change the bobbin on the fly. And you see the amount of control that we have. We can go back stitches, we can go forward stitches. If you mess up on a design, if you want to do just one part of a design, you know, you can, there's plenty of things you can do with this little small tiny consumer machine, right? This consumer machine has a lot of professional qualities to it, professional options to it. All right, so once again, now that we have a new bobbin in there, I'm gonna let the majority of the rest of this stitch out, and I'll be back.
A-Dubb Productions.
Y'all see it? Laying down that stitch around the entire thing, that satin bead around the entire thing. This is where you're gonna come in and you're gonna put down your freight check around this. Let some freight check drip on there around the whole thing. Let it dry and clip it. That way you'll have your patch. But yeah, let it stitch out this satin stitch around the entire thing. And yeah, then you got your patch, and then change colors. And you guys see how nice this looks right here. But the stitches are very loose, and when you put it loose like that, it creates an effect that I like a lot. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I like it a lot, and I know that you guys are gonna like this design because of how I made it. All right, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Guys, I think I'm gonna offer one more memory drive on the website. One final memory drive. One with 200 .pes files on them. One flash drive with 200 .pes files on it for $150. Let me know what you guys think about that. One flash drive. Matter of fact, one flash drive, I'm going to put over 200 .pes files. Let me do this. One flash drive, 250 .pes files for how much? For $150. So you get 100 .pes files free. What I'm trying to do here, guys, is the more money you spend, the more you get for free, right? That's how you do things. The more money you spend, the more stuff you get for free. So if you buy a flash drive that has 250 .pes files on it, you get 100 .pes files for free. $150, you get 250 .ps's. Yeah, we're gonna do that on the site next. So yeah. So guys, this part is done. So just swipe, release, leave that up, pull that out. All right, and we put in our last thread here, which is our dark brown. That's what it says on the screen, dark brown. All right, so just load up our SE600 with that thread right here. Come around like this. If you don't know how to thread your machine, I don't know what you're doing with your life and you haven't been watching the videos, but yeah, I have a video, special video directly on how to thread this thing, so watch that video if you don't know how to thread it already, and you will thread like a pro after you're done. And obviously right now I'm not threading like a pro, but it's okay, you will thread like a pro. Jeez, what just happened? See what just happened right there? Oh my gosh, did I even pass it through here? I think I did. All right, so down through here, all right, up in here. How ironic is that? I screwed it all up. But guys, I assure you, I do know how to thread this machine. I've been doing it for years now. I promise. Just dropped my scissors, by the way. All right, and this is the last part of the design right here. After this, the design is going to be done. This part right here is just a 3-minute stitch out. It's 3-minute embroider out. So hit the button, let it start, and it's just gonna fill in those holes. But what it's doing is it's not just filling in the hole. There's a slight overlap. So when you're embroidering and you have those holes, right, you want to fill them in, and you want the color that you're filling them in with to slightly overlap, just in case the stitches have any pull in them. All right, so you want the stitch that's going over top of those holes to be a little bit larger. all right, so there's no gaps. All right, digitizing tip for you guys, so there's no gaps, because sometimes the thread can pull, the thread underneath can pull, and when it pulls, it makes the other thread, it makes the holes a little bit wider than they're supposed to be. All right, which is another reason why you have to pay attention to the direction that your stitches are going is important. If you notice, this stitched out side by side this way. So if it's stitched out side by side this way, the pull would be on the left side, on the right side and on the left side, right? But if it's stitched out up and down, the pull would be in between here. You know, different little tips and tricks. And this is going to be very hard to get to, the little jump stitch right there. It's a cut, but we'll get to it. All right, so just let this finish stitching out. And I'll be right back after this is done, and then we'll address those little stitches that we gotta trim.
A-Dubb Productions.
All right, so the entire design is done. Embroidering, just raise that. Swipe underneath just to be safe, just to make sure the thread is loose. And let's take our design out. All right, let's back up a little bit. Let's focus in, and let's see what we got. Let's bring the camera around, the light around. All right. So, easy stitch out, easy clean up, right here. Get that underneath there. Be careful you don't get any of those other stitches. All right, and I cause this, the way I got my tension is why the other threads are so loose. If you can see this, the threads are really loose. Let me close up. So it's kind of easy for me to get some scissors underneath those other threads because it's loose. I just like it like that. I don't know. I like to keep my tension like that. All right, AllanAway.com right now. Purchase this design, $1. Can't beat it. Best embroidery prices on YouTube. Best embroidery prices on the internet. To get anything like this, you're gonna have to pay a subscription to a website. You're gonna have to get a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need. But just trying to, the way I look at it is, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'm just trying to make things available for everybody else. I'm not, I'll worry about me later. I'll be fine. All right, so yeah, check this out. Very, very clean, very, very dope. AllanAway.com right now, $1. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this design right here. Very, very, very simple. It doesn't get much simpler than this, all right?
A-Dubb Productions.
I hope you guys enjoyed that stitch out. This is going to be a very, very useful file. You can turn this into a patch. Use your freight check. Just put it around there. Let it dry up a little bit. Cut real close to the edges. It won't even matter if you trim a little stitch. You don't want to do that, but you trim a little stitch, won't matter. And yeah, make this into a patch. You can start selling patches, like I said, guys. All right. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to use my Amazon link. Anytime you're shopping for anything on Amazon, you can click any of those Amazon links just to navigate you to Amazon. Then start shopping, buy a bunch of stuff, buy whatever you want, and I still get a small credit because I am an Amazon affiliate. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. It's your boy. I'm out. Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?